Travel restrictions are also making life complicated for people who live along the U.S.-Canada border, especially in one uniquely located American town where people tell Maya Rodriguez they need help to save their community.
In Point Roberts, Washington, the beauty of nature isn't hard to find.
The environment is unsurpassed. I mean, it's a most beautiful spot.
It's a town of about 1,000 people where two nations meet. Lately, though, people here feel more like they're caught in the middle.
We're surrounded by foreign territory, not part of North America, USA.
Point Roberts is what's known as an exclave. When a 19th century treaty established the 49th parallel as part of the U.S. border with Canada, Point Roberts ended up on the American side, but cut off from the rest of the U.S. Normally, traveling back and forth across the border isn't an issue, but because of the coronavirus, the border is closed, and the town, which relies on tourism, is at a standstill. Brian Calder is with the Chamber of Commerce.
Our traffic comes from Canada, Lower Mainland primarily, and that's what drives our economy, period.
We're down between 85 and 90%.
Whitney McElroy owns Breakwaters Bar and Grill, where hundreds of people usually gather for music and food. But not this year, forcing him to furlough all but 2 employees.
By opening the border, it would considerably help this community. It would bring it back to life again. As it's pretty much dead now.
One of the few things keeping the town alive, the lone supermarket.
On a normal summer week, we see about 8,000 customers.
But business is down 80%. Owner Allie Hayton applied for the federal Paycheck Protection Program, which helped financially through July.
I don't want a handout because those go away. I want to work for a living, and the only way I can do that is if I have people able to come down here.
Because of the unusual location of Point Roberts, surrounded by water on 3 sides with Canada to the north of it, the border closure isn't just affecting businesses here, but also families, in some cases by separating them.
People can't sustain financially and emotionally and spiritually this kind of stress.
Rena Andrioli and her family are dual citizens of the U.S. and Canada. Since the lone school in town only goes up to 3rd grade, her kids, like some others here, attend nearby schools in Canada. But school is considered a non-essential border crossing. So her oldest daughter moved in with friends in Canada to go to high school.
By doing that to a family, we're just killing these kids. So we need to smarten up as a country, both countries.
Residents say there could be a simple solution.
If we can have an exemption federally from both sides of the fence, then I think it would definitely ease things and make things a lot more palatable for people.
Especially since the border closure appears, for now, to have no end in sight. On the U.S.-Canada border in Point Roberts, Washington, I'm Maya Rodriguez for The Race.
Thanks for joining us for our conversation this week about immigration in America. Next week, we're looking at the issues that matter most to voters with just days until the election. Until then, in Nogales, Arizona, I'm Chris Stewart, and this is The Race.